Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn next part of our module number 2, grammar for competitive examinations. That is part 3, use of tenses. In the previous lecture we learned about use of phrases. Now we are going to learn use of tenses. Tenses are very important in English grammar. Unless we know their proper use and master the structure, we cannot be fluent and flawless users of English. Generally, tenses indicate time of action. In sentences with general meaning, they refer to the time and action of the sentence. In special situations, it is used for other uncommon references. There are three types of tenses: present, past, and future. Each tense has four aspects. For example, simple present, present continuous. साधा काळ, चालू काळ, त्यानंतर प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट पूर्ण काळ, प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्युअस. चालू पूर्ण काळ. The structure and functions of these are given below. First part, types of present tense. Simple present tense. See first of all the structure. Yes plus subject plus verb, yes or oblique es plus object or adverbial or complement. Uses to express present action. Example, they play kabaddi. Second example, second use, to express regular, habitual, repetitive actions or events. She goes to school every day. To express universal truths. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Next, use to express pre-planned future action. His flight lands at 7:45 p.m. tomorrow. Next use, in news headlines. How the simple present tense is used. The train derails near Ahmedabad. Next use, in the commentary. Dhoni strikes the ball to the pavilion. Used in the imperative sentences. How the simple present tense is used in the imperative sentences. Come here. Clean the floor neatly. Next use, as historic present. Shivaji Maharaj enters the fort Raigad after his victory. This is the examples and uses of simple present tense. Next part, present continuous or progressive tense. Structure, subject plus verb, am or is or are plus main verb plus ing plus object or adverbial or complement. Uses to express incomplete action or action in progress at the time of speaking. In present continuous tense, there is a action in progress at the time of speaking. Example, Sumaya is teaching her daughter. It is a present continuous tense. Next, to express planned action in immediate future. My mother is going to Canada tomorrow. It is a progressive tense, present continuous tense. Verbs of perception. So verbs of perceptions are used in present continuous tense. That is see, taste, smell, know, become, appear, seem, understand, remember are not used in the continuous form. Next type, present perfect tense. See the structure. Subject plus have oblique yes plus past participle of main verb plus object or adverbial or complement. How it uses? To express completed action at the time of speaking. Present perfect tense. That is, example, Manisha has completed homework. It is a present perfect tense. Next use, to indicate actions completed in the immediate past. For example, we have just visited Qutub Minar. Adverb just may be used in such sentences. So, here we can understand what is the structure of present perfect tense and examples of it. Next, present perfect continuous tense. Subject plus have oblique has plus been plus main verb plus ing plus object oblique adverbial oblique complement. Uses to refer to the action that began in the past, in progress in present time, and may be continued in the future. For example, the environmental balance has been disturbed since the last few years. See, has been disturbed since last few years is the example of present perfect tense. Next, types of past tense. Simple past tense, subject plus past tense of main verb plus object or adverbial or complement. Uses to express action completed in the past. Remember the use of each and every tense. We lived in the village in our childhood. It is the example of simple past tense. To refer to habitual action in the past. My father worked very hard in his childhood. Next, past continuous or progressive tense. Past continuous tense, structure of it, subject plus was oblique were plus main verb plus ing plus object or adverbial or complement. Its uses to refer to action that had begun in the past and was in progress at that time. For example, Anand was studying very hard in college days. Past perfect tense. Next example, subject plus had plus past participle of main verb plus object or adverbial or complement. Uses to refer to action already completed in the past. For example, Prafulla had worked as a group leader in his training period. Next, past perfect continuous tense. Subject plus had plus been plus main verb plus ing plus object adverbial or complement. To refer to the action that had begun in the past, was continuing at the time, and is not related to the present time. The people had been enjoying Doordarshan during 2000 to 2005. So, it is a past perfect continuous tense. Had plus been plus main verb plus ing. Remember the use of verb in each tense. Next, types of future tense. Simple future tense. See the structure. Yes plus shall oblique will plus main verb plus object or adverbial or complement. Its uses, how it is used in sentence, to refer to action in future time. For example, India will become a superpower in near future. Next type, future continuous progressive tense or progressive tense. Structure, subject plus shall be oblique will be plus main verb plus ing plus object or adverbial or complement. Uses, how it is used in the sentence, to express action that may be in progress in future. Tomorrow Jaya will be playing piano by this time. It is an example of future continuous tense. Next example, next type, future perfect tense. Structure, subject plus shall oblique will plus have plus past participle of main verb plus object oblique adverbial oblique complement. How it is used in the sentence? For what? To refer to action that may have been completed in future. Example, they will have won the match by this time. Next type, future perfect continuous tense. Structure, subject plus shall oblique will plus have plus been plus main verb plus ing plus object or adverbial or complement. Uses, to refer to action that may start in future and will be happening continuously in future. For example, the soldiers will have been marching victoriously. This is very rarely used tense. Remember that the structure will have been marching. Next part is conditional tenses. You are going to learn present tense, past tense, future tense and types of those tenses in 4 parts. Present, past, future and their types. Each tense is having 4 parts. It means you are going to learn 12 types of 3 tenses. Now the next part, conditional tenses, that is if. Clauses with if pause a condition in the sentence which affects the connecting clause in it. Such clauses are called conditional clauses. Study the changes in the tense of conditional clauses. Present tense, if clause, that is the structure, if plus present tense, clause plus will plus main verb. Uses, to express future possibility. For example, if I receive the letter today, I will give it to you tomorrow. In 10th standard or 12th standard, you had already learned the structure in essay writing. If I am a Prime Minister of India. This conditional tense is used in your essay writing or essay composition. So here you can understand how if is used if in the sentence is called conditional tenses. Next, past tense if clause, that is if plus past tense plus would plus main verb. Uses, to refer to some unreal situation. If he had authority, he would solve the problem. Past perfect tense. Example, in unreal conditional sentences where it's called the past subjunctive it is used in formal situations. That is, if I were you, I would not perform such an action. This is the example of use of were in the past subjunctive. Remember it, why it is prescribed for you. That is the grammar used especially in competitive examinations. So, who are preparing for the competitive examinations must know the conditional tenses perfectly. They must know what is the past subjunctive, how the use of where is used in the sentence. If I were you, I would not perform such an action. Next, past perfect if clause. If plus past tense plus would have plus past participle of main verb. Use to refer to the unreal action in the past. That is unreal action. If they had worked hard, they would have been successful. This is about the past perfect if clause. So, this is the unreal action. It is going to happen, but it is unreal one. Next, zero if conditional sentences. For example, had he been the police inspector there, he would have arrested the criminal. It means that as he was not the police inspector, the criminal was not arrested. So, it is called zero if. There is no use of if, but it is called as zero if. Why? It indicates the use of if indirectly and silently. Had he been. So, how the place of had is changed and it is a conditional clause and conditional sentence. Conditional tense. Had he been the police inspector there, he would have arrested the criminal. So, it means that as he was not the police inspector, the criminal was not arrested. So, here we today learn about the tenses and the conditional tenses. First, present tense, past tense, future tense, and fourth part, conditional tenses. In the next lecture, we learn transformation of sentences. Thank you.